Hello everybody and welcome back to RambleSMP. This is episode 1. That's right, I didn't misspeak, this is episode 1. So upon further examination of the original episode 1, I have decided that I'm just going to change the name of that episode to episode 0, and we're going to treat it almost like a little pilot episode. I just wasn't really convinced by the quality of the video. I did sort of explain that it was rushed, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted to at all. And in the end, I wasn't really that pleased with it. So I think what we're going to do today is try and have a little bit of a redo. Like I say, push episode 1 back to episode 0. And this is going to be where our RambleSMP adventure truly begins. Now, you might be wondering what the buckets are going to be used for. Here is a clue. It's right in front of me. We're going to grab a few buckets here, head back to the top of the mine and stick them in the furnace. Now, lava is one of the best ways, in my opinion, to fuel furnaces, especially early game, because once you have a bucket, you can power the furnace unlimited times as long as you have access to lava. So you can chuck it in, and we're going to replace the coal, because what I want to do is start smelting up some cobblestone. The main goal of today's episode is to build our very first structure here at Station Alpha. But to do that, we're going to need materials, and I'm sure that some smooth stone is going to be required. And then just as I was mentioning, you can take the buckets right back and head back down, refill them, and reuse them over and over again. It's a really cool way to power furnaces early in the game, and I believe one bucket does 100 items, if I recall correctly. So the idea for the build today is that we're going to come here to the very peak of the mountain, atop which stands the location marker for Station Alpha. We're going to clear out some area and create ourselves a foundation, so that we can build a tower. I want a tower at the highest point so that it extends up into the sky so that all of the ramblers can see it whilst in the vicinity. And inside of that tower, we're going to have a few of the basic starter things you need in Minecraft world. For example, a little bit of storage, some crafting tables, and some furnaces. Hopefully I can fit all of that in. But to do that properly, we're going to need to plan out a little bit of space. There is /r a couple of other subplots to today's episode as well. So like I say, the main one is to create a structure, and I'm building the outline for the structure right now. So it's going to be about yay big, and it's going to extend upwards. So we're going to use ladders most likely to get up and down, and we're going to use different floors in order to have a few things going on inside, because as you can see, the internal area is going to be quite small. So we're going to have to figure out ways to make space for everything that we require in our little starter area. But the other the other subplot for today's episode is to keep an eye on the crafting. I'm just slipping up in this clip. The enchanting situation. So you can see I got some cows together. I need to feed them every time it's possible. At the moment, it's not very possible because our wheat farm is extremely small. I have sugarcane growing in the background here, which I've been recycling. And by recycling, I mean breaking the ones that are more than one high and kind of just popping it down wherever available. So we're going to be working towards that enchanting setup. And if we do get that set up, we are going to be hoping to get a fortune pickaxe so that we can head down into the mine again and use the fortune pickaxe on all of the diamond ore that is waiting down there for us. As per usual, I'm using Google Images as a resource for inspiration, and I'm telling you now, guys, Google Images is an amazing resource for inspiration when it comes to Minecraft builds. I found a tower that I really like, and I was going to use it, like I say, for inspiration and change a few things, but actually the design is so good, I'm probably just going to copy it straight up pretty much. I am using a different texture palette though. They, in the build, used regular stone brick. I'm going to use the deep slate because I haven't used much of it, and it's a pretty sick looking block, so got to give it some love. This is the start though, guys. This is the start. This is going to be the entrance over here, and it's going to be symmetrical on all 4 sides most likely, but we're just going to keep going up and up and up until we've got something to show for it. So far so good. The tower that we're building is coming on quite well, so for the next steps, we are going to implement a little bit more oak. So let me grab some of that into my inventory. I'm probably going to need dirt here as well. And what we want to do is come up behind the door here. And I think from this point, is it this point? I failed to remember. I think I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that should signal the very peak of this archway, which we're now going to figure out a little something like this. So we're going to have a block there, and then we're going to get some stairs, which we'll need to place from underneath to get the right angle. So they are going to want to go like that. We're going to need a slab as well, a deep slate slab. So let's pop that in there and grab the brick slab, which we'll get 2 of. Very nice indeed. And then for the brick slab, oh, let's just break through here real quick. We're going to need to get back atop the oak here. And that slab is going to go here. And then we're going to have another block. And I think what we want after that is a stair. Something like that should do the trick. And then we're going to need some lanterns also. The lanterns will go at the edge of this jetted out portion. So 1 there, and there'll be 3 more on each of the sides of the tower. We're making some pretty crazy progress here with the tower. I'm really enjoying it so far. And you can see we're getting some height now. It's a long way down. I don't want to make that full because it might possibly kill me at this point in the game. Anyway, next step here is to place down some stairs. So above this little guy, there's going to be a lantern. And then we're going to have a stair there. And now I cannot move. Can I sneak around the edge? I can. Awesome. And there's going to be another one there. And we're going to do this on all 4 sides. And that will leave us with something that's currently looking like this. Just the finishing touches now. And that is 4 more lanterns. So we are so close. And this build has taken quite a long time. Not going to lie. It's been tedious. And one thing I've learned as well, I always used to think that scaffolding in Minecraft was not useless, but I always used to think that dirt scaffolding was just as good. But I'm telling you, I am begging and praying for scaffolding right now. It's been such a grind to climb up and down using dirt, and every time I need a new item, I have to break the dirt tower, rebuild it again. You know how it goes. It's been quite painful. But let's get a nice look at the build here. Oh yeah, there she is. There she is. Let's get that HUD out of the way so you can get an unobstructed view of the tower. It looks beautiful. And I think what I'll do is I'll pop a link down to the image. I'll link to the image down in the description below, is what I meant to say. And I think it was actually something that stemmed from a Reddit post, so I'll try and link that as well if possible. But yeah, amazing. Great build. Love it. Love it. Love it. Now, there's only one more thing to do with this before we move on to something else today, and that is to work on the interior a little bit because, first of all, it's very dark, which is just asking for trouble. Second of all, we are going to have to put a few things in here. So let's think about what we might want to do with the inside of the tower. Pretty much done with the interior now. Let's go take a look. So coming in to the first level, I've got 2 double chests on each side as well as 2 barrels. And then right at the back of the room here, we've got ourselves a little furnace setup. Whereas in the center, we have a crafting table. Perfect for a little bit of crafting when we need to. And all of the other good things. Taking the ladder upwards, we have a second floor, which is ready for stuff to be put into. I haven't got anything here yet, but this could be more storage or something else if I think of it. And then finally, if you go up 1 more level, that will take you to the lookout point, I guess. I just thought since we have these little windows up here, it'd be nice just to have a view out of them. Although it's not great, but it's there nonetheless. If you remember rightly, in the last episode, I saw that it spawned someone had left half a tree floating in the air, and I wasn't best pleased about it at all. Now, I can definitely say that I've got the backup of at least one other Rambler, Endavar. He also was pretty unpleased with that sight, and I'm sure that many others are too. Well, there's been a development in the case. BW, British Weirdo, has essentially admitted that he is the culprit, which is an interesting move and actually creates a little bit of an interesting dynamic. Now, BW coming forward about himself puts us in a very awkward situation because I promised 5 diamonds for information on the culprit, but I also promised that I would enact some sort of revenge on the culprit. So BW is he shot himself in the foot here, or has he played me? I don't know, but we should probably grab our diamonds, a few saplings, as much bone meal as we have, and we should go take a look at BW's base, because, like I say, the guy needs to be punished for his crimes. Ooh, now this is interesting. I'm pretty sure it was BW. I hit him off when he was mining it. CHASETER. So CHASETER has also given me direct information about the tree, which means that he should also be rewarded. But since there were 2 people that reported information to me, I should split the bounty, which is 5 diamonds. Now, BW is technically the culprit and should be punished, so I'm going to give him the uneven split. I'm going to give him 2 diamonds. I'm going to give CHASETER 3 diamonds. But, like I say, I'm also going to punish BW for his crimes. So, let's continue onwards. Here we go then. Here we go. British W's humble abode. It's time to make this guy pay for what he's done wrong, for his crimes. And to do that, we're going to leave him with a cleanup job. So the plan here is to grow some trees. And once said trees are grown, we're just going to cut out a few blocks. I don't know, maybe 3 will do it for this one. And just leave some floating trunks and leaves so that he can experience what I experienced. The anger that swept through my body as I placed my eyes, laid them on that spruce tree that he just left floating there at spawn. He's gonna have to deal with that himself now, but on a much larger scale. From here, I admired my work at BW's place. Then I hijacked a boat, not sure whose it was, but it's mine now. I used it to set sail to CHASETER's place, where I left some diamonds for him and a little sign explaining why he was only getting 3. And then I swung by Turtle's place. He has a lot of bone meal, so I gave him an IOU in exchange for 64 blocks of bone. He actually gave me 2 stacks. What a great guy. Okay, narration over. And that was actually an idea that I got from Endavar. In his first episode of the RambleSMP Season 2, he did this amazing segment where it was kind of like short clips of everything he'd done, but he narrated over the top of it. So that's where I was trying to go with that one. But you should definitely check out Endavar's. It's much better. But side note, look at this amazing view that we now have when approaching Station Alpha. That tower is a beauty to behold. And I'm hoping that it'll catch a few eyes when people are in the region. I want them to come up and see what we're doing. So I'm pretty sure the tower is going to have a little bit of an allure to it. It's going to have a pull. People are going to come check it out. Now you guys might be thinking that a little bit of bone meal is insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but I'm telling you now it's not. It's very important, and that is why I snapped up the chance to do a little bit of trading with Turtle. Although giving him an IOU gives him the power in the situation, I definitely do believe that that is the case, but he's a good guy. I'm sure he won't abuse what he's got there. And I'm thinking that we could probably give out a few more IOUs in the meantime, just to make things a little bit more interesting in the future. And it might actually allow us to gain a little bit of ground early game as well. But back to the original point. This is very important. And that is because each block obviously gives you 9 bone meal. And we're pushing for enchanting today. The problem is, the main thing holding me back, the cows. They are a little bit of a pain in the butt to come across, and you've got to breed them, obviously. So having the bone meal speeds up the wheat growing process, which speeds up the cow breeding process, which is inevitably going to speed up the enchanting process. And that's the kind of thing I love to hear. That is definitely the kind of thing I love to hear. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. Well, it's not that bad. I don't really intend to go to a village in the near future, but in my single-player world recently, I was actually able to force these guys to kill each other, which was quite funny. So I didn't get the bad omen effect because I had this dude kill the banner wielder. Like this. There you go. Just keep shooting at me. That's good. That's good. And eventually, he'll take enough hits to die. And like I say, that will just prevent me from getting that effect, which I really don't want at the moment. I'd also prefer if they didn't shoot my cows, so I'll stay over here. There he goes! There he goes. Where's the banner? I'll take the banner. I will definitely take the banner. And I'm going to pop that right over our mine for now. And this guy, you can just deal with separately on his own. No issues. As long as the banner wielder dies outside of your hands, you'll be good to go. We're just about there now with the enchanting setup. So that's the last 2 bookshelves required. We've crafted ourselves an enchanting table. Did that off camera. Sure you guys wouldn't mind. You've probably seen me do that a million times by now. And then we're going to surround this guy. Location of this thing doesn't really matter at the moment. We'll move it eventually, but this will do the trick. Now, what is it going to give us? Are we going to get lucky? Efficiency 4. Not totally convinced by that. I might take a level 1 enchantment just to reset the table. So let's take a little bit of you, some lapis lazuli, and we'll take a level 1 enchantment on this guy. And then we'll go ahead and pop it back in. Efficiency 4 again. So I think we'll reset that table again. You could take the chance. Silk touch, not exactly what I'm after. It's not terrible. Not exactly what I'm after, but like I was about to say, you could chuck this in and take the chance with efficiency 4, but... Oh, thanks, Endavar. He says GG. You could take the chance, but I'd rather guarantee fortune 3 for myself, so we're going to wait a little bit, maybe keep mining. Oh, we can actually... Here, let's make another pickaxe on camera together, and pop it back in, just to reset the table one final time. Efficiency 4 again. Alright, we're going to have to do a little bit more mining just to get some more levels. Did a couple more enchantments, and unfortunately still unable to guarantee a fortune 3. So what we're going to do now is just keep re-enchanting something until we get what we're after. For example, we can use this guy right here. Strip it of the enchantment, put it back through, and we're just going to keep taking those level 1 enchantments. That gives us efficiency 4. So... as long as this doesn't take too long, we'll do it all on camera. But if we start to get very, very unlucky, I might just skip ahead. Efficiency 4 again. So let's put it back through. And what are we going to get this time? Unbreaking 3. Okay, come on. Give us that enchantment so that we can stop falling around and know exactly where we need to be here. Unbreaking 3. Oh my, come on! Wow, this game seriously hates me. Finally! Jeez. Down to level 15, mind you, so we've got a lot of work to do, but we are guaranteed a Fortune 3 enchantment next time we get 30 levels, which... that took too long. That was way too long.
Hello.
Hello, neighbor. How's it going?
Not bad. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. So,
Good.
need to grab a few things off of you if you don't mind.
Not a problem. I have
Okay.
a few things.
Perfect, perfect. So, I'm kind of looking for like one of most agriculture items. So, like a potato. Do you have carrots? Oh, yep, you got carrots.
I do, yep.
I'd like a carrot, a potato. If possible, I'd like a single one of each sapling that you have. I think you have them all. Do you have them all?
I do have them all, yeah. I don't have a lot of jungle.
Okay. Well,
And you'll need 4 dark oak as well, will you?
yeah, I'll take the 4
Yep.
dark oak. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, we can do that.
I'll take melon and pumpkin seeds, if you don't mind.
No, not at all.
And a single piece of bamboo.
I'm sure we can do that.
Oh, wait. One more thing.
Yep.
Do you have any spare moss?
Kind of. I've been turning it into bone meal, but there might be some still over here.
If you have some moss, I'll take a single piece of moss as well.
I think we should be able to do that, yeah. I'll just grab one off here.
Alright, cool.
Yep, okay, we got the moss.
Alright, so here, let's go grab everything else first. Alright, and then where do you keep your saplings?
Saplings are in my office, up there.
In your office. Alright, let's go to the office.
That's where everything is.
Okay.
I have a bubble elevator just back here.
Oh, sweet. I completely missed this when I came over last time.
Yeah,
actually.
it's well hidden.
Oh, do you have any spare cactus as well? Cactus might be.
Yeah, I think there should be some of that up here as well.
Nice, thank you.
Where's I think it's this one over here. Yeah, cactus just in there. Oh, there's some moss in there as well. Let's grab one out of that. Got this barrel here.
Okay, yep, I'm good to take it.
Yeah.
Alright, can I take cocoa beans as well?
Yeah, Kashka.
Thank you. So I'll take 1 cocoa bean. I'll take 1 piece of moss, 1 cactus. I think that's about everything.
Okay, and the saplings are over here.
Saplings are in there.
Down.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna grab 4 dark oak. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'll take an acacia, a jungle, and I'll take birch as well, just in case.
Okay.
All right. So now's the part that you might be a little bit upset about.
Okay. You don't have anything to pay me with here.
I didn't bring diamonds, but I bought this instead. Now I don't know if you're interested in this. I don't know if you're interested in this, but I bought that for you.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Oh, that works. Yeah, I can use that.
All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Endavar. Thank you. Thank
Not
you
a
very
problem.
much. I'm gonna head off now. So
Okay.
I'll
Well,
catch you around.
but before you go that way,
Okay.
that is the way I used to go. But we now have a more professional drop in there where the bubble elevator is. If you want to do that, but
Oh, we do. Where's
we
that?
do. If you just go in there and then to the right,
Okay. Thanks.
there's a drop down, and
right.
it's safe. For
Nice. Nice.
All right.
All right. Catch you around, man.
All right. See you soon.
See ya.
Bye.
Sweet. So we don't want to be handing out IOUs willy-nilly, but I am certain that that was worth it. Endavar has just hooked us up with everything, pretty much everything that we need to start farms of our own agriculturally. So I've got a nice stash of goods here, and I've got 1 IOU left. Now, I'd be a little bit hesitant to make another because they're very easy to hand out, aren't they? And you're never sure what the recipient of the IOU is going to make you do for the return of favor. So like I say, I think we should be a little bit cautious with them, but using 3 probably shouldn't hurt us too much. This is it, guys. The moment that we hit level 30 is upon us. Ah, that jingle sounds so good. I've ground pretty hard, not gonna lie, to get this done in today's episode. So let's take the pickaxe, the 3 lapis required, and now everybody please just cross your fingers that we get some decent enchantments alongside Fortune 3. Here we go. Yes, that is precisely what we're looking for. That is absolutely awesome. Efficiency 4, Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3. It doesn't get much better than that, really, does it? So we'll dispose of this. Clear our inventory slightly, so you can go in there, you can go in there. Narrow things down ever so slightly. Oh, yes. Oh, you know what, guys? I love this part of the game. I love it when you first get Fortune 3, then you can head back down into the mines and just absolutely blast it. So, just while I've got you here, you can see... Oh, wrong one. Bad omen up in the corner there. I had another group of those little freaks come back, and I took them out, accidentally killed the banner guy, and I got the bad omen effect. But I did get a couple of advancements from it, so not too bad. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to update you on. I don't think so, but with that done, we are free to wrap up this episode of the RambleSMP. All right then, everybody, that is going to be all for this episode of RambleSMP Season 2. I hope you had a lot of fun with it, and I hope it was a vast improvement on the very first episode that I released, which is now going to be episode 0, if you remember rightly. We discussed that at the start of the episode, so if you want to go and learn a little bit more about that, just rewind back to the beginning and I'll explain it all over again for you. That's the magic of YouTube. So if you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to drop a like down below as the sun sets. Leave a comment if you got anything to suggest, any feedback, anything like that. Let me know down in the comments below. I'll be sure to read every single one and respond to most of them. And finally, if you are new here, then first of all, welcome. My name is Hocus. I hope you enjoyed your stay on the channel. Please be sure to consider subscribing to stay tuned to more of this series. Alright guys, that's pretty much all from me. So you take care, and I will see you shortly in the next video. Bye for now.